Hey everybody, Brad and I are really grateful to have this opportunity to invest in you as a parent and encourage you with some practical tips that have been helping us.
Yeah, welcome back. Previously we talked about the problem that distance can create if we get too busy or distracted and end up a little disconnected from our kids. So thought number one was to close the gap. Today we want to give you this second idea: listen for the tick-tock.
You know, before there was modern refrigeration, deep freezers were really important. There's a story about some men who were carrying ice into an ice house, and as they were packing the ice in, one of the men dropped his watch. The watch was valuable, but he wasn't aware that he'd lost it, and so the men just kept packing ice in around it.
Finally, he noticed that his watch was missing, and so together they started looking for the watch. After spending several minutes unsuccessfully trying to find the watch, they ran out of time, gave up, and left the building. But there was a small boy who was with them that decided to stay back. And that boy laid down on the ice cold floor and waited until there was total silence around him. He put his ear to the ground and he patiently waited until he finally heard the sound, tick-tock, 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 and he found the missing watch.
You know, it's possible as parents, in the midst of all the responsibilities we have to juggle to try and maintain the rhythms of soccer and t-ball and after-school programs, and meanwhile we lose the connection to the tick-tock of our children's hearts. Like that boy in the ice house, we may need to get lower to the ground and be patient. Find an undistracted moment where we can reconnect to the hidden rhythms of their heart.
You know, Lee and I have discovered with our kids that there's usually a thing beneath the thing. In other words, whatever the thing is that seems to have them upset or refusing to talk or acting out at school or fighting with their siblings, it's rarely the real thing. Sure, there's something on the surface that may be bothering them, that triggered their emotions, that triggered their outburst, but there's something bigger, something more significant beneath the surface, the thing beneath the thing. That's really the source of the emotions they're struggling to contain.
Yeah, on their own, kids rarely have the self-awareness to recognize the thing beneath the thing. They need a discerning parent who will slow down long enough to not just take away their screen time or yell at them, but actually gently investigate what's really going on. When you identify the tick-tock of their heart, you'll find something deeper. It might be something they're afraid of, or something they're worried about, or someone who's hurt them that they need to forgive.
Yeah, you're really good at this. Recently, one of our daughters came into our bedroom in tears, and she said she was upset about something her sister had done. But her response, it just didn't add up. So I watched as Leah slowed down, and for about 30 minutes, she asked questions. She listened. She asked more questions. And finally, she discovered that our daughter was really upset about a good friend who was moving away. And this realization gave her the opportunity to identify what she was really feeling, process it, and actually experience some healing.
You know, this can be tough to do for our kids because we don't always even know how to identify the tick-tock of our own hearts. We get triggered and feel a flood of emotions and don't always have the self-awareness to pinpoint the fear or the lie or the hurt that's in us that's actually the thing beneath the thing. And so we just want to wrap up this second video with some advice that might seem a little counterintuitive. The best thing you can do for your child's emotional health is to work on your own emotional health. It's like being on an airplane and putting on your oxygen mask first. The more you learn to identify the thing beneath the thing in your own heart, the more comfortable and trained you'll be to guide your kids there as well.
So this week, here's the experiment. If your kid freaks out at the grocery store, pause and ask yourself, what's really going on? Get your ear to the ground and listen for the tick-tock. You might be surprised by what you find.